Miss Gazda, and this is Mr. Brown, and here's your Bulldog broadcast for Thursday, November 19th, 2020. Mr. C messed up. Today is a day 3. On the lunch menu for today, in the main lunch line is Sun Butter Pockets, fresh fruit, baby carrots, and milk, and in the cold line you have a choice of mixed greens with or without cheese, fruit bowl, or a lunch meat sandwich.
Fun facts about Thanksgiving Day. Did you know that there are 4 towns in the United States named Turkey? They can be found in Arizona, Texas, Louisiana, and North Carolina. And the average number of calories consumed on Thanksgiving is 4,500. And Butterball answers more than 100,000 turkey cooking questions via their Butterball Turkey hotline each November and December. And the tradition of football on Thanksgiving began in 1876 with a game between Yale and Princeton. The first NFL games were played on Thanksgiving in 1920.
Pretty long ago.
2, 1.
This just in on sports. There still aren't any sports. Back to you, Miss Payne.
Thank you. Now, if you have childhood memories of the famous game Monopoly, then you're going to be excited to know that there's a day dedicated to the game itself. If you love their little figurines, counting up the money, all those get-out-of-jail-free cards, and read more about the history of this amazing holiday and what you can do to celebrate it. Lizzie Meiji henceforth decided to create the game, and she called it the Landlord's Game in order to explain the effects of the Monopoly into the simpler terms, and then thus created her patent in 1904 and published her game in 1906. Although Charles Darrow created a semi-copyrighted version of Monopoly, it wasn't until the Parker brothers in 1935 sold a similar game called Monopoly that it gained popularity, and as history states it, in 1991, Hasbro Incorporated bought Parker brothers and thus bought Monopoly. The only way to celebrate Monopoly Day is to gather some friends and enjoy this childhood game. Hopefully nobody flips the board.
And make sure you social distance. Don't forget that the 2020-21 yearbooks are now available on a pre-sale only basis right now. Let your parents or guardians know that you need to have this book for the end of the year autograph session. Yearbooks are $20 and you need to reserve your copy today.
The Evans Bulldogs 7th grade boys and 8th grade girls basketball teams have begun, but now with COVID striking its ugly head here in Iowa, we are forced to suspend all high school and middle school athletics for the time being.
And since we're on the subject of canceling things, all group activities here at Evans have been put on hold for a while. So those include media club, math club, art club, etc. We're sorry for this, but hopefully we can begin these at a later date.
2, 1.
Evans Middle School Student Council is running a non-perishable food drive for the month of November. The advisory that brings in the most food will win donuts for their whole advisory. Today is the last day for collection. You'll have student council members coming around to pick up those items and count them. Some non-perishable foods that have been brought in are anything in cans, granola bars, cereal, tuna, macaroni and cheese boxes, rice, peanut butter, and so on. Student council members will be going around to advisories today to count and pick up everything that's the students brought in. The food brought in it will be going to a local food bank for the holidays.
Students, each week we will be releasing a new student survey and trivia question. Here are this week's results. We hope that you participate in these surveys as they may affect your time at Evans. Student surveys will close at noon each Thursday and be reopened by Monday morning. Students and staff, do you have a survey or trivia question we would like us to ask? Tell your advisory teacher and they can submit it to the main office.
Any 8th graders interested in signing up for Introduction to Physical Conditioning for second semester should stop in the guidance office to sign the form. Deadline is November 24th.
8th graders who took FCS last year, you may get your pillow and sewing projects. They will be in the kitchen counters, and today is the last day to pick them up.
Attention, all band and orchestra students, please take your instruments home for the long week.
Hi, we
We chose Sophia Green as Student of the Week because of how hard she works and the passion that she shows in class. We also chose Nahir Abraham because of his drive to learn and his positivity that he brings to class every day.
Hi guys, this week we picked Students of the Week a couple weeks ago. They're Kate Krause and Carter Bankson. Kate Krause and Carter Bankson, they come to school prepared, ready to learn. They're always doing what's asked of them. Carter has a great sense of humor, and Kate is just all around sweet.
2, 1.
With Thanksgiving next week, and this being the last Bulldog broadcast until after this break, it is all right as I give some thank you shout-outs. Okay, can I get a little thank you music? That sounds good.
Thank you, COVID Kim, excuse me, Governor Reynolds, for sending out the most confusing mask mandate ever.
Thank you, PBIS committee, for giving us a laugh at some teachers, showing their stamina in the obstacle course. I think we need to have Mrs. Lynch work with them on cartwheels. Thank you for that.
That was pretty funny. You did a good job.
Thanks.
Thank you, teaching profession, for being an enigma. You give me the opportunity to simultaneously loathe a million little things about you, and yet love all of the special little things that make it all worth it.
Thank you, students, for waiting until I give instructions to ask me, what are we supposed to do? It's like Simon says, repeat myself every day.
I do that a lot, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, students, for walking into class and yelling, "Whoa, we have a test today?" I guess I should have posted it in more locations than just the board, Google Classroom, a remind message, and making you write it in your planners for 3 weeks.
Thank you, teachers and staff, for everything you are doing to make this school year a successful one. Have a great day, Evans. Teachers, please lead your students in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Stay classy, Evans!